Hi LEGO fans, it's a huge weekend in movie theatres this weekend because of the release of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And in true LEGO style we have 3 sets celebrating the new movie release. We've got set number 76079 Ravager Attack, 76080 Ayesha's Revenge, and 76081 the Milano versus the Abilisk. It's quite a small run of sets here from LEGO, but these are very cool and they come with many great minifigures. So what better to celebrate the release of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 than our ultimate guide to every Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 minifigure. First we're going to take a look at the minifigures from the set 76079 Ravager Attack, which has a minifigure count of 3. We have Taserface, Mantis and Rocket the Raccoon. So first we've got Taserface, who is one of the Ravagers who attack the Guardians of the Galaxy when they crash land. And he's an awesome minifigure. I really like this gun that he comes with here, made up of multiple elements, including this stud firing piece on the end. That's a really cool kind of bazooka type gun that sits on his shoulder, and that's a nice build. And then we've got the minifigure himself in this awesome purple colour with those freaky eyes, and he has this great hairpiece. It's not a rubbery hairpiece, it's a hard plastic, and it just sits on top of the stud on top of his head. And he also has this great beard here. A lot of awesome printing on this character. As you can see here, he's got this space suit on, lots of straps printed on the front. If we flip him over, you can also see that he's got printing on the back, and he's just a great all-round character. He looks every bit the part, he looks mean, and I really like him. Next we've got Mantis, and she's definitely one of the characters I'm looking forward to seeing in the film Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. She's an awesome character. Really like what they've done with the hairpiece here. As you can see, the character has these kind of antennae on the front. And what LEGO have done is created this kind of rubbery hairpiece here with the antennae built in. And while she's got that off, you can see she's got this kind of placid expression on the front, and then if we flip her over, she's got a very much more meaner, I mean business kind of expression on the back. So you can customize her to however you want to play. And really nice printing on the front here. We've got this dark iridescent green with lots of texturing there. You can see the curves of her body, and yeah, I just think this is a good all-round character. Now Mantis is, I guess, what we call either an empath or a telepath, and when she touches people she can feel their feelings, which definitely leads to, from what I can see on the trailers, a very funny part of the movie. So I'm really looking forward to seeing her and seeing how this character plays out in the film. And then finally for this set we have Rocket Raccoon. This is the only set that he comes in, so you've got to go out and buy this if you want a Rocket Raccoon. And he comes with some awesome firepower. He's got a couple of guns here. This one's made up of several elements, including a lightsaber handle, and then we've got one of these brackets here that you could also use to attach something to the back of a minifigure. And then we've got another smaller gun here. Let's just take those away from Rocket so we can take a look at him in some more detail. The first thing we're going to want to look at is his head, which is a really nice moulded piece with lots of detailed printing. He really does look like a raccoon, very authentic. And if we take that off, we can see, oh, not his legs. Let's put those back on. So we're going to grip him a bit tighter. There we go, we've taken his head off. Sorry, Rocket. And this is one whole piece. There's no head inside there. It's just a whole moulded piece, and you can see the shoulders are moulded on there as well. I'm going to go ahead and pop that back on so that you can see. And we've got some very nice printing on his spacesuit here, some good colouring, loads of detail there. And if we flip onto the back, we can see we've got these short legs, and we've also got this tail piece, which is the rubbery plastic that LEGO sometimes make the more fiddly pieces out of. And no printing on the side there, but I'm sure you'll agree he's an awesome minifig. Very pleased to have him, and that's Rocket Raccoon. Next we're going to take a look at the minifigures from the set that's number 2 in the series of 3. This is set number 76080 Ayesha's Revenge, and we have Ayesha, Yondu, Star-Lord and the very cool baby Groot. So first up from this set, as you would expect in a set called Ayesha's Revenge, this is Ayesha, and she is this very cool golden colour. I guess she's some kind of alien or, you know, other being. Perhaps she's an android. I guess I'll have to go and watch the movie to find out. And she has this golden remote control here, which she's using to fly a golden drone to attack the Guardians of the Galaxy. She's got some very nice printing on the front there in this this kind of spacesuit. We've got some metallic printing there, and exactly the same on the back. We don't have any printing on the back of the legs, but we do on the back of the body. No side printing there. And let's take a look, see what kind of expressions we've got. We've got this really nice hairpiece. I don't think this is a unique mould, but it's certainly a unique colour for Ayesha. I doubt they've used that elsewhere. Anyway, that's gone now, so let's have a look at her face. And she's got this kind of vacant expression on the front, and oh yes, a very much more mean expression on the back. So let's see if we can put her back together. There's her hair, and that is Ayesha. So next we've got Yondu, and you cannot miss him in this striking blue colour, which matches his skin tone in the film. Yondu is played by the same actor who plays Merle in The Walking Dead, for you Walking Dead fans out there. And he's a really cool minifig. He's got this kind of golden arrow here, and he pilots the laser drill in this particular playset. I really like the printing on his face here. That's pretty faithful to the character in the film. And then you've got this spacesuit, which is very similar to what the other Guardians of the Galaxy wear. And let's see what we've got on the back. Yeah, just a little bit more printing, no side printing there. And then he's got this cool hairpiece, which almost looks like a flame. Let's see if we can see that in a little bit more detail. There we go. And that's very nice. And that just pops into the stud on the top of his head. So this is Yondu. He's a very cool minifig. This is Star-Lord. He's the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and he's one of two minifigs who are appearing twice in this set of 3. He's very cool. Really like these guns that he comes with. I've definitely not seen those before. I think those are unique for the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. And he has this kind of backpack on here with just a standard kind of what's the word I'm looking for, binoculars piece on there, which I presume can help him to fly around a bit. He has some printing on his torso there. You can see he's got his flying jacket on and something underneath. And then he's got this great expression, this stubbly face, and a very cool coiffured hairstyle. Let's just turn him over and see if we've got another expression on the back. And we do. We've got a very much more determined, mean expression there. That's Star-Lord. He's very cool. And we're going to be seeing him again in the Milano set. And then finally for this set, we've got the awesome Baby Groot. This guy is tiny. Let's just put him against my little finger there, and you get a sense of how small this micro figure is. It's got some really nice printing on there, which is unique to Groot within this set. And he carries a bomb, which if you've seen the trailers, you'll know that Baby Groot and this bomb feature quite heavily in the plot line. I really like this. I like the printing on there. Let's just flip him over, and we've got similar printing on the back. You can see the jacket he's wearing also continues onto the back of the minifig, and this bomb is quite useful for holding on to this tiny Baby Groot and pivoting him around so you can see all the detail here. Yeah, he's got a really nice face. He looks every bit the character that he is in the movie. And we're going to see another Baby Groot with a slightly different print in the Milano set coming up now. And finally, let's take a look at the minifigures from the 3rd set in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 series. This is set number 76081, the Milano versus the Abilisk. And we have Nebula, Gamora, Drax, Star-Lord, and again the phenomenal Baby Groot. So first up, this is Nebula, and she comes in this striking blue colour. You can see that the arms are different colours, and that's because at the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 movie, she ends up chopping off her arm, and that's why we have, you know, one that's the correct colour and another one that's presumably been recreated for her in this kind of grey colour. She's quite a simple minifig, doesn't come with any accessories apart from these shackles. There's no hairpiece here because she doesn't have any hair, but there's lots of nice printing on the front. Really like the facial expression, and if we turn her around you can see a lot of the electronic components that go up to making her work here, and some nice printing on the back, and that is Nebula. So this is Gamora. She is one of the main characters from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and she's also here in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and she's very cool. I really like this green colour, and she's got a lot of very nice printing on the front here, even on the legs and on the front of the body. A lot of metallic printing as well. If we look at the face, you can see there are details on the face which are metallically printed, which is very nice. She comes with one accessory, which is this rather large katana. It's not unique, but always nice to get an accessory with the minifig. And if we turn her over, let's see if we've got some printing on the back. Yes, we do. We've got the continuation of the spacesuit on the back. And I really like the hairpiece here. This is very nice. It looks a little bit like Wild style. We've got this purple highlights in the hair. I'm just going to take that off so we can have a look, see what's underneath. And if we turn her around, we've got the dual expression there on this nice green face. She's definitely looking a lot meaner there. And that is Gamora. This is Drax. He's another one of the Guardians of the Galaxy who appeared in the first movie and is also in Volume 2. And he's a very cool minifig. Really like him. He looks like something out of Ninjago, and I think that's probably where these daggers came from. He's got a lot of very detailed printing on here. Got this mean facial expression with the facial tattoos, and then if you can see on the torso here, they have adapted the printing. Presumably he's got skulls or faces in the tattoos on his body in the movie, and you can see on the torso here we've actually got little minifig heads, which is great adaptation from Lego. We've got some cool printing on the front here with the pants and also the belt on there. And if we have a look on the sides, we've got a continuation of this tattooing with the minifig heads. A slightly different pattern on this side, a more tribal pattern. And we also have tattooing on the back of the body and on the back of the head. And he's wearing this this backpack piece here, which is presumably to help him fly, and we've seen other characters wearing that as well. So this is Drax. This is Star-Lord in his spacesuit, and he's got this awesome helmet here with metallic printing, presumably to protect him from radiation in space. Also very cool that his hair sticks out through the top of the helmet, so I'm not sure quite how they make a vacuum seal there, but I'm sure they've figured it out. And this is not the first time we've seen Star-Lord. We also saw Star-Lord in Ayesha's Revenge, but he is completely different space outfit there, so you definitely need to go out and buy 2 sets if you want to get every Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Star-Lord minifig. So let's take a look at him in a little bit more detail. He does come with the same hairpiece that you get in the Ayesha's Revenge set. So you can take his helmet off and store that away and turn him into the normal Star-Lord. Let's also just take a look at that facial expression and see if that's unique. So here's the standard expression. No, I think those are exactly the same. Yeah, so we don't have unique printing on the face, but we do have a unique outfit. And these guns here that he comes with are the same guns that we're getting in the other set. So we've got really nice metallic printing on the front there of his spacesuit, and there's a little bit of printing underneath the jetpack that he's also wearing, a little bit like Drax. I'm going to go ahead, pop his helmet back on, and that is our Star-Lord minifig. And finally we have Baby Groot. Lego are clearly making it very difficult for me to film these. These are tiny. But Baby Groot is an awesome character. I'm so looking forward to seeing him in the movie. And he has this kind of cool printing on the front here. Again, I've left him carrying his bomb so that I can manipulate him a little bit easier. But he has these hands here. He can kind of grip onto stuff, as you can see here. All of the printing's on the front with this character, and it's a lot of great detail. But we've got nothing on the back. You can just see that he is the brown of the plastic that he was moulded from. So that's Baby Groot. This is the second time we're seeing a Baby Groot character. We also got one of these in the Ayesha's Revenge set, and if you want to get the baby Groots, you're going to need to buy both of these sets because there are different printings on these. I'm just going to put the bombs down, and then hopefully, if we can get this to focus, we can take a look at the difference between the two. And yes, as you can see, the one on the right from the Ayesha's Revenge set is wearing a spacesuit. The other thing you'll notice is that the printing on the face is the same, and if we flip them over, we get no printing on the Groot from the Milano set, but we do get this continuation of the red spacesuit on the one from Ayesha's Revenge. So these are our awesome micro figures. These guys are tiny, and you'll want to be careful not to lose these, but these are an awesome addition to any minifigure collector's collection. This is Baby Groot. So there you have it, every Lego minifigure from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I do hope you enjoyed this review video today. If you did, please hit the like button because that really helps us, and we're always reviewing new Lego content, so please hit the subscribe button for more. Also check out our review videos for the 3 sets that included the minifigures you see today. That's the Ravager Attack, Ayesha's Revenge, and the Milano versus the Abilisk, and I'll be sure to put on some links onto the description page and over the top now so you can go check those out. So thank you, please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and we will see you on the next Lego review video.